So, Mr. Rispone, you've visited the state, you've spoken to the people. How do you feel about your chances?
I think we have a very good chance. I really do. It's very close, of course, but I think it all comes down to the turnout. Again, you hear that all the time, but in this case here, I think it's for real. It's going to be close, and I think we have a very good opportunity to turn this state around.
How are you feeling about your chances?
Oh, I feel really, really good. I know the people of Louisiana are excited about this race. There's an energy level, quite frankly, that we didn't have last month. And I think we're going to see a big turnout on Saturday, and certainly the early vote indicates that we will. And more than that, I really believe, based on the feedback I'm getting from people across the state of Louisiana, Republicans, Democrats, Independents alike, that we're poised for a big victory on Saturday, and I'm optimistic about that. And I'm very, very optimistic about the future of our state as well, and the opportunity we have to keep our state moving forward.
And we've seen, of course, multiple visits. I believe 2 visits from Mike Pence, 2 visits from President Trump himself over the course of this runoff race alone. Does that surprise you that we're getting this kind of national interest from the very people you talk about in your campaign to come down for you?
I think I would say this to the citizens of Louisiana. The President of the United States loves our country, and he loves Louisiana. He wants us to ride the Trump wave. He wants our economy to be what it should be. And so he has a big interest in it. It's not just for 2020. He wants to see Louisiana do well. And he's been here twice already just for campaigns. And he's coming again this Thursday to the Bossier. And just to get the vote out. Just let the people know that we can do better. And we just have to be motivated to go vote. So I'm very grateful to him, and I'm sure the citizens of Louisiana are going to be grateful to him as well.
Your opponent has likened his bid to that of President Trump, another CEO who has taken elected office in recent years. Do you think whatever happens Saturday night will say anything about the national politic?
Yeah, well, first of all, my opponent has no choice but to try to nationalize this election, because his vision for the state of Louisiana is one that would take us back to the failed policies of Bobby Jindal. He knows that's not going to be well received by the voters here, so he's trying to distract and nationalize this election. But the fact of the matter is we have the largest economy in the history of the state right now. We have the most personal income ever measured in the history of the state right now. Unemployment is the lowest in 11 years. And they also need to know that my good working relationship with the president is going to resume as soon as this election is over. This is the political season. He's doing what political parties and political leaders always do. But at the end of the day, there will be a season to govern. It'll start on Monday, and that good working relationship will resume.